You don't hear the first blade. You feel it, pressure, not pain. A sudden resistance beneath your ribs. The Senate floor is colder than you expected. Marble reflects fragments of movement. White robes, controlled chaos. No one shouts. They strike with purpose. Faces you know. Faces you trusted. You try to speak, but the words don't form. Only breath. Short. Inefficient. The circle tightens. This is not rage. This is procedure. You knew the risk long before this moment. You weren't born into certainty. Your name carried weight, but not enough to protect you. Debt followed ambition. Every alliance was calculated. Every step forward required compromise. You learned early that Rome doesn't reward loyalty. It rewards leverage. Your ascent begins with observation. You study men more than laws. Power doesn't sit in the Senate. It moves between individuals. Quiet conversations, private agreements, promises made without witnesses. You build your position carefully. Not fast, never fast. Military command changes everything. Gaul is not Rome. There are no debates here. Only outcomes. You adapt quickly. Discipline becomes your language. Your legions don't follow you because of rank. They follow because you deliver results. Campaign after campaign, you expand Rome's reach and your own authority. Reports sent back are precise. Victories measured, losses minimized. You understand perception is as valuable as truth. Time compresses under command. Years become a sequence of movements. March, engage, secure, repeat. You learn to think in distance and supply lines, in numbers, in outcomes. Emotion becomes inefficient. Rome watches you from a distance and begins to calculate. Your success creates imbalance. The Senate prefers control. You represent momentum. Momentum cannot be contained. Orders arrive, indirect at first, then clearer. Relinquish command. Return without your army. Submit to process. You don't. Crossing the Rubicon is not dramatic. No speeches, no witnesses, just a decision finalized long before the moment itself. You move forward because retreat is no longer an option. Not strategically, not personally. Civil war is quieter than expected. There is no glory in it, only necessity. Former allies become opposition. Engagements are decisive. You move efficiently, minimizing resistance. Victory is not celebrated. It is documented. When it ends, Rome is still standing. But it is different. You assume control gradually. Titles accumulate, but they are secondary. What matters is stability. You restructure systems, centralize authority, reduce friction. From the outside, it appears efficient. From the inside, it feels inevitable. You don't call it power. You call it function. The Senate continues to operate. Meetings are held. Votes are taken. But the outcomes align with you. Opposition doesn't disappear. It adapts, quietly, like you once did. Warnings reach you. Not direct. Never direct. Patterns shift. Conversations shorten when you enter. Eyes hold contact a moment too long, then look away. You recognize it immediately. You've seen it before. Before every conflict, before every shift in control. You adjust nothing. To change now would signal uncertainty. Uncertainty invites acceleration. So you maintain routine. Appearances remain stable. Decisions continue. You move through Rome as you always have. Measured, composed, predictable. Predictable becomes vulnerability. The invitation to the Senate feels procedural. It always has. No deviation, no visible threat. Your guards hesitate. You don't. Refusal would confirm suspicion. Confirmation would force action. You choose continuity. You enter. The room feels normal. Too normal. Positions are taken. Movements align too cleanly. Then, the first shift. Subtle, but irreversible. Now you're on the floor. You understand it immediately. Not the act, the structure. This has been organized, distributed. No single point of failure, no hesitation. Each participant knows their role. It's efficient. You look at them, one by one. There's no anger in their faces, only resolution. This isn't personal, it's corrective. Your system produced this. The realization is not sudden. It settles in. The same way decisions always have. Quietly. Completely. Power was never removed from Rome. It moved. And now it moves without you. The sound fades first, then the motion. The marble remains cold. Rome continues. It doesn't pause. It doesn't acknowledge absence. Structures persist. Roles are filled. Decisions resume. The system stabilizes itself. As it always does. You were never outside it. Only a function within it. Now replaced.